A child that wants to spoil will spoil. A child that is good will always be good. There is no way about it. But you just need to understand your children. You need to understand your children. You need to have an understanding with them, right? And some of the understanding and the give and take is obviously prom. If you want a chopper, you want a private jet, you want whatever way you want to have your entry at your prom, please, Oga, how's your grade? Are you doing well at school? Let's see. Are you not doing well? Improve. In return, you can get this. Have you gotten into admission to the top 3 schools we discussed? No, you didn't? Sorry. You'll have to go to prom with your school bus. No, you can use Uber. But if we agreed and you lived up to the agreement, and what you wanted in return is you wanted a private jet, Rolls Royce, G-Wagon, as a parent, I'm going to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you had an understanding, right? And that is still parenting. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're a student from elite high school and you are like, oh my God, don't worry. Prepare yourself. You're going to another 4 years of university. Let's see you graduate. And, you know, what kind of degree you want to come up with. Are you going to be like in a dean's list or as A or something? There is always a way you can do to improve yourself. But this is just something that happens for one day. You know? This is just a one-day party, no big deal, you know. But for me, I'm just waiting for the next few prom. Maybe even more schools should do it. It's actually a good business. I don't see anything wrong with it. My thing is, the point of this video is, anytime you see something good happening to someone, celebrate. There's a spiritual meaning to that. Stop joining people just because other people are complaining. You also join the bandwagon of complaining. Don't do it. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. You hear me? Neda Toby Kola. I'm telling you, Toby Kola. Toby Kola munange. Kola munange kugamba. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't be like, oh, abana, bo, pichi. Neta mama. Toby Kola, don't do it. Don't do it. Anytime something good is happening to someone, celebrate. Anytime something good is happening to someone, celebrate and thank God for them. Because all I know is spiritually, anytime something good is happening to your neighbor, it means God is in your neighborhood. Okay? Anyways, that is just, I think I've spoken too much. But yeah, so anyways, if I can, I'm going to put a clip of this video so you guys can, watch it. Yeah, just have your take. What do you think? But for me, as there's no issue, I like good things. I love good things. And I like it when good things happen to people. And I like to celebrate when good things happens to people, because I know the spiritual meaning of that. I know the spiritual meaning of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that all you have to do is go around, celebrate, and don't work. No, still work. Work hard. Some of us are working really, really hard. How many jobs do I have? I have a lot of things that I do. How many businesses I have? I have a lot. I'm always working. I'm always doing things. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And some of the things that I've learned so far in this life is to always celebrate when something good happens to other people. And to always be kind to other people, whether they see it or they don't see it. To always appreciate people. There are people that even though I don't, and one day we'll have this discussion, even though I don't have time to talk to a lot of people, I guess because of time difference, but there are a lot of people that I appreciate, and every now and then when it crosses my mind, I'll be like, oh man, this family, they did this, they did that, and I thank God for them, and I pray, God to help them, God to protect them, God to support them, so I do, between me and my God, we know, God knows. I like to appreciate people. I like to thank people, even though I can't really thank them to say, hey, I'm calling to thank, but I still thank God for them, because I know God is with us at all time, and God does hear. So I always say to God, I always thank people that did well for me, and I really appreciate. I remember, this is a story I'll be telling you guys one day, to see why I like to appreciate people that do good, people that also did well, not only for me, for a lot of other people as well. In this life I've learned there are a lot of kind people out there. Anyways, I'm going off topic, but this line of thought, just hold it. There's a time I'm gonna tell you guys my story. We're gonna have a chat, different type of chats in segments and whatnot. But I've been having this tension headache. One side, I don't know, have you ever had a headache like one-sided headache? I've been having that tension headache, but anywho. And my voice is coming back. Yeah, I wasn't well. My voice is coming back, thank goodness. I thank God for healing. I thank God for healings. So I thank God for everything. Yeah. So anyways, guys. Anywho, I'm talking nonsense. So this is a cue to stop this video. And so the idea behind this video is just to let you guys know. I wanted to put like my 2 cents about the fact that people are complaining, oh, these kid came to a prom with helicopter. Maybe they are running late. And they're like, you know what, let's take the helicopter. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know, maybe his uncle, one of the students' dad, maybe works at the, works with private jets or maybe helicopters. There's nothing wrong with that. But maybe they have the money, but sometimes maybe the students earned it, So for me, like me, I'm a type of parent that if you earn what we discussed, right? Like improving your grades, like, getting into an Ivy school for your university and whatnot, I won't only do helicopter. First, you will come with helicopter, and then we are going to switch to Rolls Royce. From Rolls Royce, we are switching to horses. From horses, we can switch to Lamborghini, right? That is the kind of parent I am. I won't just do helicopter. No, if we have to do it, we have to do it all the way. But of course, you have to meet your part of the bargain. There's a catch. Always. What I need to tell people is get used to good things. Celebrate good things. Don't complain when you see someone has something good. Celebrate. Because when something good is happening to your neighbor, well, that's how I believe. When something good is happening to my neighbor, it means God is in my neighborhood. That means I'm next in line. So if other schools, if you are seeing elite coming with a helicopter, you are busy complaining, you are lost. Celebrate. Get used to good things. That is even a helicopter. What if it was a private jet that has, fancy seats, champagne, like nice, food, everything, caviar. Have you guys eaten something? Have you eaten something good? Have you ever eaten chicken? Chicken that we eat chicken, dressed with edible gold. Do you guys even know that there is an edible diamond? Do you know one plate is how much? In some of the restaurants in France, 15,000 a plate. There are certain food that is 15,000 a plate. Have you eaten burger that is costing one meat burger that is $1,500? Have you guys eaten that? Have you eaten a tiny piece of cake? A tiny piece of cake made with all kind of edible gold. A tiny piece of cake, 3,000. Do you know what $3,000 is? Try to translate it to Uganda currency. A tiny piece of cake. Have you guys eaten that? And just going with a helicopter. One helicopter that came to school, people want to cry. Are you serious? Start getting used to good things. Start getting used to good things. Start getting used to good things. Start getting used to seeing people flying and landing with helicopters. Don't be complaining. Don't take your grace away. Don't be complaining about good things. Anytime you see something good, celebrate as if it's happening to you, because you are next in line. When I see something good happening to someone, not even that is even far. If any YouTuber that I'm watching and hit 1 million, in fact, I'm celebrating more than them. Why? Because I understand spiritual things. I know how spiritual things work. I understand spiritual things. When I see someone celebrating engagement, for me, I used to celebrate people's engagement. When someone gets engaged, I'm celebrating more than them. And my time came, I got engaged. Nonsense. You have to do that. When you see a big wedding, celebrate for them. In fact, be that one person. In fact, celebrate more than them. Anytime you see something good is happening to somebody that you know, Even though they don't know you, no problem. You know them in spirit. Celebrate. And God gave me this kind of heart. I don't have jealousy. I don't have envy. Like anybody that I know is doing well, I am very genuinely happy for them. And I've seen in so many instances, because of that happiness that I have, God gives me mine. It's like when I was still back home, anytime I see people traveling overseas, I was so happy for them. I am just celebrating, praying for journey masters. I want them to land and to conquer that country they are going to. And then one day out of the blue, I got opportunity to travel. Me too, left the country, left the continent. So anytime you see something good, celebrate. Those chopper that these kids that came with helicopter, you don't know them, no problem. You know them now. Now you know them. As long as they appeared in your computer, they appeared on your phone, you're watching them, celebrate. Thank God for journey masses, for landing safely with that helicopter. Celebrate something good that happens to people. Don't be getting envious. Don't be jealous. Don't. Because you don't want to spoil your own. God is a comedian, if you guys don't know God. And life is spiritual. Be very careful. Be very careful, because anything that you don't praise does not come to you. Anything that you don't celebrate does not come to you. If you don't celebrate something good that is happening to someone else, something good will not come to you. If you are not celebrating someone flying private jet, you are busy complaining. And some people are busy saying, oh, Uganda is such a poor country. People are dying. There are a lot of poverty people. Even Jesus says, when that lady, which lady that was brought an expensive, was it oil or perfume, pouring on Jesus' feet? Some of his people are complaining, Jesus, don't you look at how expensive this thing is that she's pouring just on your leg? Do you know how many poor people are there? Do you know what Jesus' answer was? There'll always be poor people. So if people are complaining that, oh, these people are, these students, look at all the big car, V8. Oh, they are coming with a helicopter to school. And Uganda is such a poor country. Poor people will always be there. Even Jesus said it. My thing is, celebrate something good. Take it from me. Celebrate. Anytime, anywhere. Let me just tell you guys. When you see something good happening to somebody, celebrate. Just celebrate. I'm telling you. You look for my, in fact, subscribe. Because once something good happened to you, you're going to remember this channel. So just subscribe, because I know you're going to come back. Subscribe. Take it from me. As of today, let me teach you guys something, some spiritual thing. Let me teach you about spirituality. Anytime, anywhere, something good is happening to someone, celebrate. Thank God for them. Thank God that something good is happening to them. And then sit back and watch your blessing come to you. Anytime something good is happening to someone, celebrate. So you people, instead of complaining, oh, those parents, they are spoiling those kids. Do you know what maybe those kids earned? They probably earned something. They say that if this is what you want for your prom, this is what I want you to do. Improve your grades, and whatever you ask me for your prom, you'll get it. Probably that's what happened for me as a parent. That's what I will do. You want a private jet, or you want a Rolls Royce? I don't know. You want a G-Wagon to go to your prom? My friend, let's clear first thing. Have you gotten admission into Princeton or Harvard? Is your grade good? Did you improve on your grade? Let me see. In exchange, once you do well in school, do whatever that I want you to earn. You want helicopter, you're getting helicopter to school. You want the private jet, you can use the family private jet, no problem. Right? So people think we should always be teaching kids like the African way, or maybe the back in the day way of doing. You want kids need to be afraid of their parents, and if they do this, they're going to spoil. Any child that want to spoil will spoil. Doesn't matter what you do. If they want to spoil, they will. Hi guys, welcome. Long time no see. I just wanted us to talk about something that is trending. It's regarding a prom. These students had such a lovely prom, but then they are trending. And the name of the school is, I think, Elite High School, or Elite High School, or Elite High School. So they are trending because one of the students decided to show up, with his date, landing with an helicopter. And this is such apparently it's causing such a huge buzz, I don't understand why. People need to start getting used to such things. And it's only one student. What if it was like 10 students landing with an helicopter? What will they do? Or some people having an entries coming in with a horse, for example. Or maybe, I don't see anything wrong with that. And it's only one student. It's not like it was half of this population of the students that there's no place to, to land your chopper. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm hoping in their next prom, let's see up to 10, 15 helicopters, please. There's only one and there's this huge buzz. That is nothing. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Repeat after me. I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire. And I'm on my way to become a trillionaire. Repeat after me. Say it with me. Start getting used to millions. Start getting used to helicopter, private jets. His landing is a helicopter. It's not even a private jet. We need to start seeing a school owning a private jet. There was actually a school that I attended in Uganda, and the school had a private jet. Well, the owner of the school had private jet, and students flew with a private jet few times. But the point is, people need to start getting used to good things. Don't complain about good things. When someone is flying around with helicopter, private jet, start being happy, celebrate. Do you know what I believe? Anytime something good is happening to my neighbor, it means God is in my neighborhood. If someone in your school is coming in, landing with private jet and helicopters, just know God is in your neighborhood. Next time it's you flying with one. Better still, you'll one day become a billionaire and own 6 or 7 jet. Bullshit. Huh? Okay. Calm down. Let me calm down. Here's the thing. If I was a parent and my child want to go to their prom with a helicopter, and then they want to land from the helicopter, switch to 12 horses, and then from the 12 horses, they want to switch to, I don't know what kind of car my kids will be, because I think the wagon, I don't think the wagon is anything. Maybe, I don't know, Rolls-Royce, sports Rolls-Royce. They want to switch into Rolls-Royce. Please, do it. But there's going to be a way how you're going to accomplish that. We're going to have a discussion, right? I went to Harvard for my grad school, and if you're my child, know that you have to obviously attend one of the Ivy League schools, and we're going to have a discussion. If you want to go to your prom in a helicopter, we want to make sure that your grade is up to par. And second, please show me acceptance letter that you've been accepted to either Princeton or Harvard or any of these Ivy League school. And then in return, tell me what you want for your prom. If you want iPhone 25, and then want to go to your prom with an helicopter, for me as a parent, that's not going to be an issue because we are getting something in exchange. But you cannot tell me you are into a failing grade. You cannot even, put a sentence together or write an essay or do something, and then you want something fancy for your prom. It's not going to happen. It's going to be give and take. So what people don't realize is some of these kids, those that came to the prom and to come with the G-Wagon, those that, came with the helicopter. I didn't see anybody that had an entry with a horse. That would be nice. I haven't seen a student that came in with Rolls Royce. That would have been nice. Or Lamborghini. I'm sure I don't know if there was a Lamborghini. Point is, if you're a parent, you know your child, right? There is nothing wrong for your kids to get used to good things, because they're gonna work harder. The expectation is for you to work hard, so that you can earn it yourself, right? These days, the school is not actually, that's what I learned in Harvard. School shouldn't be just that you want to go to school so that you can become a lawyer or doctor or an accountant. But you need to learn a trade, but most importantly, also becoming an entrepreneur, right? Become an entrepreneur, making your own money. And making your own money, you don't have to wait until you finish school. There are a lot of projects that you can do to start making money. There's a lot of things you can do through social media to start making money, to start earning. Very important. I'm going off topic. Let's get back to the story of the chopper. So anywho, people are complaining that this school that only had one chopper, you guys are complaining. It was only one helicopter. These students even helped you. They didn't come 15 or 20 students. They're landing with private jet helicopters everywhere. I don't see anything wrong with it. Elite high school. Next prom. Please increase on the number of the helicopters. Please, we need to see Rolls Royce. Those can be rented. We need to see, horses. Come in with all kind of entries. There is nothing wrong with that. But just make sure you are beauty with brains. Make sure you're doing well. Make sure you've been accepted for your dream schools. Your grades are good, right? Because right after high school, after you finish this big celebration, you're going to university. And university is not a joke. One thing I learned about university is, when I was in high school, including primary school, I've always been on top of the class. When I came to university, I was like, hey, right? So you're going to have a shock at university. So just make sure you celebrate, but let it not get into your head. Because once we finish this prom celebration, time to really start life, because university is not a joke. And some of you, if you don't really want to celebrate big in prom, that's fine. Celebrate after you graduate university. You can also do that. You can have your amazing, graduation, so that you can go and start life, right? So anyways, my take on this thing is people need to get used to good things. Don't get upset. Eh? People are upset because of one helicopter. Come on. God is in their neighborhood. God is in your neighborhood. You need to be celebrating. If anything, say elite high school. Next prom, we need to see 20. Hey guys, welcome. So let's talk about prom. Let's talk about prom. I don't know why I'm trying to have us talk about prom, but let's talk about prom. The reason I'm saying we need to talk about prom is because of a video that is going on social media, where those kids in Uganda, East Africa, of course, they had a lovely prom, but one of the reasons they are trending is because one of the students had an entry and he came in with his prom date in a helicopter. So that has been causing such a buzz, why it's very expensive, it's show off, it's blah blah blah, it is blah blah blah, and it's blah blah blah. Anyways guys, it is Ball TV. Welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome and hope to see you again. And I thought I should put my 2 cents in this debate. So those of you that know, of course, I went to school here in Canada, did my undergrad here, did my postgraduate at Harvard. But I did attend part of my school in Uganda. And the school that I attended, I did attend few schools, but the final school that I attended was somehow very fancy. And at the time, computer was a thing, but the school, had computers and I think back then when computers were becoming computers, you will have like I guess one location where there's all the computers and people will go in, students will go and use it there. Sometimes some schools don't even have up to 6 computers, right? But we had a lot of computers. And then the other thing that I also noticed about, it's very common, like if you go to some of the schools in Africa, you'll be amazed.